挑戦者現る。
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Anticipates the overhead. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Neither can lean on their drive too hard. All right. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Drive gauge finally recovers. Absorbs, were they baiting them into that? Brings out the super art. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? From upstairs, who's going to start things off? Gets the combo. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Nice read with the cannon spike. Risky up-close scrap still going. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Charges forward. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Will we see a drive? Perfect tech. Player 1 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Good awareness on the prop. Crowns them from above. Going in. Where's he go? And eats it. Taps him on the toe. Tensions are running hot. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Fighting Master!
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
How's this?
Goes for the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. The super armor does its job. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Strings it all together. Quick dash it. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Will we see a drive impact? Okay, creating some space here.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
The jump in is denied. Going in. Player one, there's a wall splash. They can KO. Player one
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
This round is so important.
You can feel the intensity in the air.
Grabs him. Dashes up.
Nice tiger number.
Knockdown and player one will need to play it conservative until they're driving. Oh, burnout triggered.
Check with the low tiger shot.
KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Deftly shuts out the jumping. All right. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Hits with the overhead. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Limited resources at hand right now. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen.
Extra spicy Shoryu connects.
This stun might mean the end of this round. Player two is maintaining and ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumper. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Holds out with the block. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Jumps in.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? Connects with medium kick. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
We have kick what a finish! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to Fireball. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Knockdown. Denies the attack and... This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Who's gonna make a move? You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
A drive impact.
Oh no, they're stunned.
Can they create an opportunity?
Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump in is denied. Grabs him.
Checks with the low tiger shot.
Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Okay, creating some space here.
Fires a tiger shot.
Lets off a projectile to waste time. Taking stock. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
What'll happen here?
Player 1 holding on to that corner and
Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry.
max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
Looking for a chance. Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Both of our combatants are cooking up something.
Tiger knee to the sternum.
Smart play to stop the opponent there.
Perfect parry. How will they follow up?
Full burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They are not getting close to each other.
We see a drive impact here.
Barely blocks the jump in.
Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Player stunned. They got closes it out. Player 1
Faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Gets a chance with that jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Grabs him. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 chases them down. Closing moments of the match. KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in.
Checks with a low tiger shot.
Left off a projectile to waste time. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 2 chases them down. Drive gauge gap here.
High tiger shot to try something.
Good parry here to try and make something happen. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Checks with a medium kick.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Okay, creating some space here. Plenty of time left for some drama.
Checks with a low tiger shot.
The timer is down to half.
Tiger Nexus to start something.
Both fighters have a full super mix.
Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player 2 in burnout triggered. They're both looking to impress with this super.
Fires off a tiger kick.
Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely.
Shinku Hadouken.
That's not gonna hit.
Fires a tiger shot.
Are they thinking gets tagged by the fireball? Last round, people.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Goes for the food. The opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. What will they do next?
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Player 2 with a lead.
Will they go for offense or defense?
Okay, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh my God, they just over in a flash. Player 2
faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Got their eye on the air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go? Ooh, gets the perfect parry to stop that death. How will they capitalize on this opening? Player 2 is just about out of drive out there. Box him with a target combo. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. They hit each other. Decides to meet them in the air. That drive impact doesn't get springs forward with the drive rush. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round.
Round 2.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 chases them down. Barely blocks the... Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of going on the offensive. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Still slugging it out at this range. Will we see a drive impact? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player, they're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Uses that wall pressure. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Crowns them from above. Nice Tiger Nova. Player 1 is gonna press them. All in with a rush. Keeps them links in. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Can this drive bring them back? There's a burnout. They're not getting close to each other. They're used. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? Excellent read. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. That corner is starting to look scary. Almost a massive tire cannon. That combo finishes it. Player 1 faced the giant and walked.
Fighting Master.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in.
Pay attention. Shoryuken.
Still slugging it out here. No good up high. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. This is a huge chance to make a feel. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart driving. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Fires a tiger shot. Life lead opens up. So they break forward. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air.
Nice tiger over.
Player 2 will look to up. There's a wall spot.
They can't do anything now. A drive impact could end it all here.
How will they manage their drive gauges? Knockdown and takes the opponent out of the air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout activates.
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
A quick breather. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here?
Tiger knee to the sternum.
A real test of Nook sees the overhead come in there.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Deep distantly for some big damage. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
And the Tiger Vanquisher connects. He's out and ready to rip into his prey.
Can they make good decision with that throw?
Could we see a drive impact finds the target?
Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Over in a flash.
Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. Grabs them. This is a huge chance to make a field.
Nice tiger over. Fires off a tiger kick.
What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. What a reaction to go air to air. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Check with the low tiger shot.
Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. They were expecting that drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. What'll happen here? Smart play with the throw.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Burnout activates. Superb reactions on display. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball.
Links it.
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Just goes for it at this range.
Nexus in there. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Good anti-air. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Was looking for that jump attack. Burns the drive gauge.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Will we see a drive impact? Tiger needs to.
Nice counter. Player one can't use any more.
A gutsy fireball gives them the round.
Player one
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks with the low tiger shot.
projectile to try and change the situation. Last round, we saw some very solid zoning play. Can they keep that up and close out this game? All right, what's coming up next? The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Player one needs to use what little drive they have left effectively.
Jumps in.
Both fighters are working with an
Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Very slick with the combo. Tiger Nexus to start something. Looking for a chance. Biffin leaps in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Burns the drive gauge. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player two has the life lead. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Takes a trip. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun gets them. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one has a slight life lead.
Backs them into the corner in a hurry.
Big throws. Both fighters springs forward with the drive rush.
Will Reese perfect KO. They were in full control there.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
This will be a good round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checks with a projectile. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if it's KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Goes for the super arm. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has the meter lead. Going in. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Anti-air drops him. Solar plexus strength. Still slugging it out at this overhead attack. Can they close this round without relying? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Zoning with a low tiger shot. So, what's next? These fighters impact squat. Got an excellent read. Absolutely relentless. Okay. Tiger cannon. What were they thinking? Oh, that's it on the fireball. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both sides looking for an opening. Drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Parries the projectile. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This stun might mean the end of this round. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Steps back to start things off. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Big counter. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Opts to continue the attack with springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Keeping them away. All in with a rush. Still scrapping for control of the space. Life lead is there, but still baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Vital parry. Gotta do better than that. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Got amazing, never say die attitude. Go!